Good afternoon. This is Tammy with Flippin' Furniture. Coming at you with hopefully a Halloween book here. If you don't see that red live button at the top of your screen, you know you're catching a replay. Just get my iPad on so I can see comments. There we go. I think. Yep. Okay. So, what I have for us today. Oh, before I forget, we're doing, as you may or may not know, I've been saying it this week, we hit 100,000 followers, so as a little thank you, every day this week, I'm trying to go live every day with the project this week, and for everybody who shares this, shares the project videos, they're entered to win a little something something from me. It's nothing too exciting. But anyway, if you share the project videos, you're entered to win, and it will be announced the next day. So yesterday's winner was Rebecca. Today's winner is Shannon Booth. And what she gets is, she's getting a stencil from my personal stash. It says, "You are the icing on my cupcake." She's getting a transfer, part of a transfer that I'm not going to unroll. Some more parts of transfers, tissue paper, or rice paper, more parts of transfer, and some little molds that I've casted. So just a little something, just a little something fun to do this week. I thought it would be fun. So, like I said, if you type in the word sprinkle or sprinkled or sprinkles or any of those three words in the comments, from now until the time I do my project live tomorrow afternoon, Courtney will enter you into, she'll make sure that you actually shared it. And then she'll do this random name generator thing that I don't understand, and we'll pick a winner, or she will. So anyway, let's get started. I want to get that out of the way. So first I'm gonna do this. Okay, first of all, actually, I've got this book here. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, you're on your lunch break. So I've got a book. I painted it brown a long time ago. We're just gonna go with that because it's Halloween, so it's okay. Normally I would paint it white. And I'm also kind of worried about our weather because it is thundering outside, so I'm hoping that's not going to be a problem and knock us out. But I'm going to use my water pen here, and I'm going to use this skull paper that I showed this morning. Hello, Angela, my friend. Love all these bonus hangouts this week. Yes, that was something I wanted to try to, it kind of snuck up on me, so that's the best I could think of, was to kind of try to give some more of my time this week with you guys and do these little gift-aways. And yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. What is this, day? Is it day 3? Maybe? I honestly, yeah, it must be. Did we do the baby ones one day? And did we do something Halloween yesterday? Yes. So this is day 3. So we've got 2 winners so far. Tomorrow will be the 3rd winner, so yeah, that makes sense. So just tearing this off because I like a rough edge. I don't like the straight edge. And it's much easier for blending, which what we're doing today, the blending won't really make much of a difference anyway, but. And actually, now that I think about it, the straight edge wouldn't make much difference either for what I'm going to do, because I'm going to use some of that cracking paste on there. And that would probably hide the edges anyway, but oh well. Oops. Hey Lisa, hey Valerie. Thundering here too. And you're painting snowmen. Awesome. Now, I'm just lucky, or I'm glad I got the yard mode. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually going to rain or not, but it has been thundering for a little bit. And Courtney's like, Mom, you probably need to hurry up. I'm like, I know. I'm trying to hurry, but I don't know what I want to do. And then I keep, going a different direction. So it's like, Tammy, just pick something and go with it. Oh, okay. We're going to have to cut more off. All right. We're going to have to cut some of his, we're going to take a little bit off the top and bottom. Getting really windy? Well, all I can do is what I can do. So we'll see how bad it gets. Worst comes to worst, I'll have to finish this up on, I have to pre-record it or something. Okay. Okay, that fits now. It's gonna be pretty cool. So, next, let's decoupage it on. Oops. So frustrated, I forgot to take a picture of this Art Deco thing I got at the Goodwill during the retreat. And my vision is coming to life with all the snowman faces. So you forgot to take a before picture of it? I miss rain and thunder, send some south. West. These high temps are unreal. This for extended. We were warned. But you don't have the humidity, right? That's all I ever hear is it's a dry heat. But I don't know. It's still freaking hot. I don't know. I don't think I could do it. I would just have to live in the AC, which I kind of do in the summer here anyway. Forgot the before. I do that too. I just get all excited to do my project and forget to take the befores a lot of the time. Okay, so we're gonna smack daddy this on here. And I'm not super concerned with where it's at, because like I said, we can fudge it a lot by putting the cracking paste around it. And we're only gonna focus on the top today. So that's gonna take us long enough, because we're gonna have drying times with the cracking paste. And I am using Pentart's Decoupage Varnish and Glue for my decoupage medium, in case anybody is wondering. If you've never used rice paper, as you can see, it works like a dream. You don't want to overwork it, but to my knowledge I haven't yet. But if you keep working it, and especially if you touch product and keep rubbing on it, you might make it kind of fuzzy, and you don't want to do that. And then I'm just gonna seal it with a little bit more of the decoupage medium here. Then we're gonna dry it. I'm trying to kind of hurry. Oh, Susan, it's raining there. Connie Newton, where did the skull come from? Sorry, I missed it. Courtney, have you put in the link for the skull? I bet she put it in already, but oh, she did. But maybe we can coax her into putting it in again. $118 and melted my new soul sandals. Oh my gosh. Melted your shoes that you left out by the pool. Melted your size 10s down to a size 5. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I better pay attention to what I'm doing here for a second. Make sure I get it all on there. So I just want a nice coverage. I want the whole thing covered. Going all the same direction. You want a nice soft brush. You don't really want to leave a lot of brush strokes behind, if at all possible. So a soft brush going all the same direction. Okay. And I'm gonna wipe off my excess. No, you know what? No, I'm not, because it's not gonna matter. Okay, let me dry it and see what else is going on here. Whole lot of nothing. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Yeah, today would have been a good day to get in the pool today, but I mowed instead. I mean, at least it was nice and hot. Yesterday was really overcast and gloomy. I've yet to get in our pool this year. Which, like I said, it hasn't been open very long. Maybe a couple weeks now. I'm gonna need my sander. Alright, it's just about dry. At least dry enough, I think, to move on. At least let's get the edges, because that's where we're going next. I'm just going to get those little hanging chads here. Okay, now we're gonna do we're gonna use our cracking primer. That's this one. Hey Julie. Cracking primer is what we're gonna use now. Oh, I don't even have that open yet. How's that? Well, scratch that. I mean, this is the same thing basically. Yeah, cracking primer universal. You can use either one. So I'm going to use this one since it's open. Cracking Primer Universal is what I'm going to use now. And I'm going to use my metal spatula or palette knife or whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to put it all the places I want cracking to happen, which I think I'm just going to go all around the whole outside of the paper. And I'm going to try not to get it too thick because I don't want it to take forever to dry. So I put it on kind of thick already, but I'm going to kind of knock it back down. Spread it out a little. And I've not done this on a book. I don't know how this is going to work out, how it's going to look, how it's going to work. You guys know I don't practice this stuff on my own, so we'll find out together if this was a good idea or not. So this will be a two-step process. We will have to dry this and then put the next step on. You guys probably, if you were with me, if you happen to see that video, I did this with on that saw probably 2-3 weeks ago now, maybe. So this will be the same process. And I might come in with some gears, but I don't know that we're really gonna have room. I don't know if you can tell on the paper, there's some kind of some gears in this paper. So I thought it might be neat to put some gears on top of there, but I don't know if that's gonna work out well or not. Or if there's even, I got some little tiny ones out, but we'll see. The saw was cool, thank you. And if you saw the dresser I posted this morning, this is the same kind of technique I used on there too for those deep cracks, is this cracking paste. Oops. Again, I don't want this too thick in here because I don't want it to take forever to dry, plus we just really don't need it to be that thick. So I'm really trying not to get it too thick down in that crevice so that we don't have to wait on it to dry forever. But I don't know how thin is too thin and that will still work. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of clean that out a little bit and we'll see. Because we can always just add paint or something else if it's kind of naked there. If the cracking doesn't take there, we'll fudge it somehow. Okay, and this when it's dry will be clear, so. Okay, that's already starting to dry. I can feel it getting thick. So, let's hit it with the heat gun. I just keep rambling on to myself here. Hello again, Sherry. Get that cleaned off of there. Turn that up so maybe speed this up a little bit. Freezing or video will watch it. I wondered because my iPad was frozen too. So I didn't know if it was just my phone was fine, so I didn't know if it was just my iPad or not. I'm gonna keep going for now. I gotta keep this heat gun moving or I will bubble up my medium here. You can see it's starting to, a lot of it is clear now. Now something I'm wanting to try today, I've never done it before, some of you probably have, but I want to make my own glaze. Because the glazes I have are not Halloween colored. So, sorry, this is kind of... I'm going to take clear glaze and add some orange paint to it. So, it's probably way more than I need, but I might need more for the Halloween season. So, I'm going to see how this works. Like I said, I've never done it before. I probably should have done some research, but guess what? I didn't. So Like I said, this is just clear glaze that I put in this container. And I'm gonna put some orange paint in there. And we're gonna see, well, that turned orange right away. So is that too much paint in there? I don't know. We're gonna go with that. If anybody knows if I should add more glaze to that, let me know. That's pretty runny, like a glaze, so I'm gonna go with that for now. And then we'll go back to blow drying here, or heat gun in it, or whatever you wanna call it. I'll pound that on later. And then this cracking paste is what we're going to use next. As soon as we can get this dry. And I might start playing with, let's see if any of these are going to work for size-wise. I feel like I'm getting really low on my little gears. So I'm going to need to pour some more sometime. Really? Is that all I got out? So yeah, I don't know if I'll do those or not. Yeah, I think it might be time for me to pour some more gears. Some more small, medium ones. And maybe I should just go ahead and do that and not, overkill it with them this time. Because I tend to go overboard. If I don't have them, I can't, right? Right. Sorry, I'm still digging here. I'm trying not to bubble anything up. I hoped I'd put it on thin enough that it wouldn't take this long, but I was wrong. I tried. If you're catching the replay, you can fast forward. Now when I do this on furniture, I leave it overnight. we're gonna go ahead with it. Ain't nobody got time for this. So, on to the cracking paste, which is the next step. And we're just gonna put a nice layer on it too. Now the hardest part for me is being able to see where it is. Since it was clear, it's really hard to see it, or since it is clear. So there you can kind of see. I gotta get the exact right light and be able to see it. I mean, if you go over it, it's not the end of the world, but it's not gonna have the cracks in it. Again, I don't want it super thick. I mean, the thicker it is, the thicker the deeper the cracks will be, but if you have it too thick, you're not going to have any cracks. Again, like I said, I've got to lean over and see to catch it shining, to be able to see exactly where it stops. Do you put them on sale? I don't know what I keep thinking maybe I'm gonna have a, I might do an auction sometime, and I don't know. I do sell a lot of my things at a local store. But she has just recently decided to start going to monthly markets instead of being open every week. So this month will be the first time of her trying that. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I've got quite a few smalls here, and I guess I could just put them on my website too. Okay, there it's starting to crack already in places where it's thin and already drying. That's always a good sign. Just making sure I got all my shiny spots covered. And I'll kind of show you how the crackle is already starting, or cracking, I should say. Because this is not a crackle, this is cracking paste. So let me see if I can show you a spot. If you can tell up there at the top, there's some cracking going on already. And we'll add the heat and speed that along. Oh yeah. See if I can get you down here so you can see it a little bit better, because it's really awesome to watch it start cracking, in my opinion. Okay, are we up close and personal? I hope so. see we're thicker there, so it's deeper cracks there. I tried to go thin everywhere, but it looks like I got a little thicker there. And that spot's a little bit thicker. So cool. Now, I don't know if that's gonna crack all the way through or not because it's thicker. I think that's all the cracking. I think we're cracked. Oh, it did crack pretty good. Let's see. Looks like I might have missed. Now, and I don't know if you can do this. If you can. Let's try putting that on that spot there. I don't know if you can do that, if that'll crack or not. Doesn't look like it really did much, so. I see a little bit of shininess there. Just gonna hit it with a little bit, see if it takes there. It shouldn't, because the other spot didn't, but. But it did, so, okay. Ooh, but I'm kind of puffing it all up there. Put too much heat there all at once, so just pressed it back down, it's fine. Okay, now we're getting to some funner stuff. Well, that was fun, anyway. Not the first drawing part, but this was fun. Hello, Rebecca, thank you for sprinkling. Oh yeah, in case you're late, I announced all that at the beginning. We announced the winner from today, and yes, if you share this video, sprinkle this video, yada yada, you will be entered to possibly win a little something something from me. The winner will be announced tomorrow. You do actually have to share it and type in the word sprinkle or sprinkled or sprinkles or something in the comments. I think that's it. And that's just kind of a little thank you from me to you, because we did hit 100,000 followers on Sunday, so it's pretty exciting. All right, we've got all these, and I hadn't said that for a while, so thank you for making me remember that, Rebecca. I don't know if we really, I don't think we're going to do the turquoise. I love the turquoise, but it doesn't necessarily scream Halloween, so we're going to use... We've got our antiquing gel in ochre, antiquing gel in brown. I don't know if we'll use the olive or not. And then we've got the orange we just made. So we're gonna start putting that into our cracks here. Hello, Renee. Thank you for sprinkling, Michelle. And I'm just going to use, these are actually makeup brushes. So I'm going to use these little guys and start, whoops, putting some color in there. That is more color than I expected. I'm just randomly putting it around. It's way more than I wanted. Okay, let's get some of it off there. And then squish it around. is drying on me pretty quickly. I don't really want to wipe it off. Let's use a shop towel. Of course I don't have any water handy. Okay. There we go. Just spread that around a little bit more. I shouldn't have put on quite so much. Now I'm trying to use a little bit of water to break it up. I didn't get to it fast enough, so it's drying on me. Okay. Just moving it around with a little bit of water. Okay. I think we're gonna go with the brown. No, we're gonna go with the orange next. Michelle loves the crackle. I do too. I'm just gonna use my same brush and try not to get so much on it this time. It still looks like plenty, doesn't it? Get some water here. It's actually Kool-Aid, but don't tell anybody. Actually, I didn't want to blend them together, but geez, huh?
What orange were you using?
I mixed that myself.
I know. What, the second color? First color then?
The first color was ochre,
Okay.
the antiquing gel. This one is my homemade concoction of clear glaze and Cara paint. Okay. Trying to decide if we want any of that green in there or not. I think we're just gonna go on to brown. Hello, Amy. How are you? Coming in with some brown antiquing gel now. And I don't think Shannon is on, Shannon Booth, but she is our gift away winner from yesterday. So we will be sending out her stuff, and I did show what she gets. So Courtney, you should tag her if you didn't already. I know Rebecca was on yesterday when she won, and she said she loved Halloween, so I did actually throw in a little extra Halloween stuff for her after the fact. So if Shannon hears this and says she likes something, I might throw in a little extra something that I know she likes. So I'm just putting some brown all over to kinda, I don't know. Like I always say, play with it till you like it. Oh, I didn't know Rebecca was on here. Or still on here. Actually, I don't know if I remember seeing your name on here yet today. I can't remember. I mowed the yard. I've been all jostled around. I am so tired. Eyes are burning. Got grass in my eyes. I think this is looking pretty cool. And so we got to decide if we want to put those gears on there. If you were on here when I had the gears on there a while ago, let me know what you think, if we should add those. If I do, I would add them, you know, something like I had them. Well, actually, I think I had them on the paper before, but we could just add them right on his skull. You know, like that, and then I would put the black, you know, like I do, the black gesso, and then some waxes on there in colors that matched. Probably some aged bronze and stuff like that. Guess I'm toning down a little bit of the orange. I honestly sometimes don't even know what I'm doing. My hand just does stuff without me realizing it. But I do want some more orange over here. And like I said, I'm using the same brush this whole time. And like I said, we're only focusing on the front of this book today because this is already taking quite some time. Kind of splurging it around to make it not look splotchy. I think we need a little more orange at the bottom. This, watched you do the school jars yesterday. Oh, good. I didn't think they, I mean, they turned out okay, but they weren't my favorite thing I've ever done by any means. Oh, I never even took pictures and posted those, did I? I should have put them on my little spinner thing, and so you can see both sides. Okay, I think that's looking all right. We'll get it dry. We'll add some umber paste. It marries it all together really cool. Oh, I like that. Okay, do I have umber paste over here? Okay. Now let's add our umber paste. And what did we say about the gears? Did anybody say anything? Oh, your Wi-Fi keeps booting you off. Doggone it. This is the umber paste. It's really good at accentuating the cracks. Do we need to put the gears on or nah? I can go either way. So hopefully you can kind of see the difference the umber paste makes on there. I think so. All right, I'll go ahead and do the rest. But yeah, that really, really shows the cracks. like it. And you don't want to wipe it all out. I'm just wiping over the top because we want to leave that down in those cracks. Which, I mean, it's pretty hard to wipe them out of there, but, you know, if you really forced it down in there, you might be able to get it out, so. Like I said, I just feel like this marries it all together, and obviously draws attention to those cracks that we made. Love the skull face. You're going to have that looking really nice. Thank you, Frederick. You missed the beginning. We'll catch replay. I love this. I'm getting ready to start working on Halloween. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm liking how this is coming out. I love Halloween. I hope I get to decorate this year. I haven't actually decorated for Halloween in a long time. I might put out a little bit for fall, but honestly, I just don't even really have time to do that much. We'll see if it happens this year. Because, you know, then you got to put it all away too, so. I didn't even decorate for Christmas last year because it just takes so long, you know, to get it out and then take it all back down, so. I saved myself some time. Okay, so, oops. I guess I'll lay the gears on there. What do you guys think? Do we stop here or do we put gears on it? I need to seal it either way, I guess. So I guess I could go ahead and seal it. Let me put some lids on here. I know I'm done with these. And I think it was a good move to skip the green. Of course, we could have put it on and it might have been fine too. Okay. Clean up my finger a little bit. And let me get my top coat. Seal that real quick. Because even if we do put gears on, then, I mean, I still would like to seal it first. Or I could just do a spray sealer over the top. It would be okay, but I'd rather seal it now and be done with it. Because I'll be putting wax on gears. Yes, this brush is overkill for this, but it'll be done in no time. And ideally, I would let this dry longer, but, you know, here we are. or dry longer before I put top coat on, I should say. Do as I say, not as I just did. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna dry it and I'm gonna see if you guys said to do the gears or not. Okay, one says, whoops, one says gears. Looks awesome. I knew you'd do a skull. Knew you had to do a skull. Yeah, I did. Okay, we'll go ahead and play with the gears. Why not? You don't have to do gears on yours if you don't like them. Rebecca says to do the gears. Okay. Like I said, you could quit here. You do not have to keep going. We just playing. And you might want to use them on a different project. And that might help you do that sometime. But finish drying this just a smidge more. So then we gotta decide, do we want the gears on his skull or just on the paper? We could do both, but it's such a small project, I think that's a little much. My original thought was just the paper, and then I thought, well, you know, I don't know. I'm all over the board on this one. Okay. So I'll just start laying them out, and we'll kind of start seeing what we think. I also do have this guy, but I don't think it's gonna look right on here. There's just not quite enough room. If I had this, well, if I had the smaller version, which I didn't find it, I think I've used them all. I need to pour more. But that one could, actually that isn't terrible on there. It could hang off the top of the page, so that's an idea if you guys like that. And this is all I've really got to work with is these little ones here, so. And this isn't even a gear, it's more, it's a clock and I don't know what, but I don't know. I don't know, I think I'm feeling it more on him. And like I said, it'll look a lot different. It'll blend in a lot more once we put the gesso on and waxes and stuff. But yeah, these aren't even actually gears, really. I'm not sure what you call them, but sprockets maybe. You guys giving me any help? This looks awesome. Okay, yes, gears. Okay. Okay. We may just go with that. I don't know if I like that one either. We may just put a few on and call it good. Unless you guys tell me different, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna start putting these on. And ideally, we would let these sit for like 15 minutes so they wouldn't move around much. Actually, this might not move around much since it's got a flat surface. crap, where was I going with this one? I already forgot. Okay. Where was that last one? Oh, right there. Oops. Okay. All right. Let's get our heavy gesso. Can't believe I actually put it away last night or yesterday or whenever it was. I would like to pick out some of that. I don't think I can get that in there. All right, we're just gonna go for it. All right, a little brush. And we're gonna start black gessoing it on there. Like I said, ideally this would be dry first, but you know, for the sake of video, we're hustling through it. This one I think I had already put gesso on at some point. And you guys are quiet, making me sit here and daydream all by myself. Okay, this one and that one to do. And then I'll probably have to touch them up a little bit. And I do want to do a little shading around the outside edges. kind of a tedious little project in places, isn't it? This one is much better to watch on the replay, I'm sure, where you can fast forward it. Dry it and then see what I've missed, what needs hit again. Okay, let's hit them one more time. Anywhere that looked thin. And like I said, this is heavy gesso in black. It's just a black primer. The waxes look awesome on it. You've probably seen me do this a million times. Just my favorite thing to do with the castings. Okay, let's dry them again. Okay, really quitting now. Oh, let's see. Okay. And I think all we're gonna do is finish up with some waxes on there. And let's see what I got out. Aged brass. Just tried to grab some rich copper. Not sure if those are what I really want yet or not. I want to stay in the same color family that I'm in. So that's probably it. Okay, we might try this rich copper. It's actually bolder than I want. So I actually think I want Corona copper might be more what I want. Not that I can get that out of there at this point, but ooh, no, it's not that. I think it's meteor showers. I think this is meteor showers. Nope, that says Corona copper too. Good grief, I have two of those. Meteor showers, let's try that one. Okay. to tell now, but yeah, that's a little tamer, but you can't really tell now next to the other one. Okay, but we're gonna go over it with some other stuff. I guess honey wouldn't be out of the question, but I don't think so. I think we're just gonna go with, we're gonna do a little bit of aged bronze and then probably aged brass. This is aged. I'm gonna tone that down with the aged bronze. So that was just way more vibrant than I really wanted for my creepiness here. Okay, I think we got that pretty well tamed down. Okay. And then I think I'm just gonna go with the aged brass to finish it off, hopefully. So nothing too flashy. Oh yeah, I like that color with everything else we've got going on. It doesn't stand out, it's not too bright. I think I'm done. So if anybody's still here, that's what we got. Thank you, Frederick. Oh, hey, boo, hey. The copper matches with that skeleton head. Oh, no, I got rid of it. I wasn't, well, I guess you can still kind of see it on that one, but that's where I'm quitting. I like it. I'm happy with it, though. So, I'm done. Oh my gosh, it's 5:41. I don't know what time I started, but, well, I forgot. I did mow the yard, and I did start late, so anyway. Just finished the pre-trip errands and laundry. Well, you have a blast. I'm sure you will. I'm sure the girls will put on a heck of a show for you. You have such nice creativity. Well, thank you. Can't wait for my new papers to come in. Awesome, Rebecca. I hope you enjoy them. All right, I'm going to get out of your hair. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow with something else. Maybe we'll do the back of this. Maybe we'll do something else. Who knows? I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Love you, boo.